I just decided that today is Pink Shirt Day. Cheers!
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Hey guys, it's your Bo the Doggo, and welcome back to Amorous, where we are going we are going on our first date with LEX. And I know this video is named Date 2, but it's technically the first date, but just to make it easy, I just named them the Date 1. Anyway, let's start. Let's call LEX. Where are you? Ooh, I like your picture. Their picture. Their picture. Cool. Looks kind of like they took it outside the club. Like, oh, I'm gonna add your number, and took a photo of them. Like, there we go. And they're like, oh, okay. Okay, let's call her. Call him, them. Let's call them. His eyelashes. Well, if you're going to call someone, you can't use the home screen. Hello? I had a pretty good time chatting with Lex outside the club. Maybe I should give them a call. Ring, ring, ring. Click. Ah, right. She had the... I looked this up. She had the New England accent, and that's apparently the Boston accent. But as far as I know, it's kind of like you skip the R's, like the big thing. And it's kind of weird because that's how I speak Swedish. Mostly, we skip the R's. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Hey, it's you, Bo, right? Hey, Lex. Yeah, that's right. I figured I'd give you a call, see what you were up to. Nothing much right now, just in the middle of work. Oh, I'm not interrupting, I hope. Nah, as long as I get the project done in time, they don't really care. Don't exactly need to keep office hours when I work from home. Anyway, what's up? I just wanted to say thanks for the other night. I was wondering if you were free to hang out. I'm just checking you were doing well. Now we're going to be polite and say thank you for last night. Oh, okay. So it seems like this is a theme in this in Lex dates, that the answer is like literally what it says in the box is what your answer. So there's no text after that. Like the button is the answer. So okay. No problem, Bo. You were the best part of a shitty situation. Hey, I was thinking, do you want to hang out later? I had a pretty fun time chilling with you the other day. Oh, yes. That might be fun. What were you thinking? I could be free to hang out soon. Not right now, but I'll be free later this evening. What you say? Wanna hit up the bar for some drinks? That sounds fun, sure. Can I take a rain check? Tonight doesn't work for me. No, that sounds like fun. Let's go drinking. And I'm talking actually drinking too. So bring your game face. Yeah, I have done the drinking gaming. So I know this stuff. Oh my god, I love alcohol. Looking to get me wasted, huh? I'm gonna try. You look like enough of a lightweight that I can take you. Oh, bitch, please. I'm gonna show you. You're on, Lex. Alright. Well, I'll see you later, okay? I'll text address over in a sec. See you there, Lex. Take a cab, dude. I'll cover it if you want. See you later. Click. That's awfully nice. I guess they said that the bar would be in a rough part of town if Lex parks at Amorous. I'm sure I'll be fine. Well, I got some time to kill before I go. Guess I got some time to email a few applications and get something a little more nighttime appropriate to wear. Oh, we're gonna change clothes. Wear something smart, a suit or a cocktail dress? Nah. Wear raver gear. I'm not going to change for Lex. What? Do I have raver gear on? No, I thought I took the casual t-shirt last time when I asked in the beginning, like my first episode. I think I'm gonna go by shorts and t-shirt. Wear something casual. Wear something a little more punk appropriate. Wear something gothic. No, I would like to wear something punk appropriate, and that's not because we're going to like this rock bar or anything, but I actually kind of like the punky look, so I'm gonna wear that. I'm kind of a punky dog myself. The time passed quickly as I whiled away the afternoon on a few unlikely job applications and catching up on a few YouTube shows. I showered up and was ready for the cab by the time the night set in. I have had to pace myself tonight if Lex had anything to say about it. The bar wasn't too far from Amorous. It was further away from the beachfront and a few blocks from the commercial side of the city. The sign was simply painted and lit by a spotlight in either side. Waiters, or winking waiters as the sign read, was a small squat building, painted in a white and black motif on the outside, with black shutters that could be pulled over the frosted glass windows. Lex had mentioned that the place catered to bike riders, and the car park reflected that with a row of bike spaces along the rail by the bar, like an old-fashioned hitching post in a cowboy movie. Cool place. Cool place. Lex was waiting outside, sitting on the middle of a rail, kicking the boots back and forth and smoking a cigarette. They waved me over with a cocky salute, swinging the leg back over the rail, up onto the ramp, to the doors as I made my way up the steps that divided the bike spaces. Hey Lex, didn't keep you waiting long, did I? Nah, was just chilling here. Anyway, let's get going. You bet. Ooh, a new venue. We haven't been here before. The pub was spacious. The floor of the pub, or the room of the pub, or the area of the pub? Well, I guess something of the pub was spacious. A huge lacquered bar was set up opposed the doors in. The muted sound of pool balls clatter under the music, coming from either side of the bar where doors led to a large room in the back where they must play. You could glimpse the players sometimes when the bartender moved through their own door to the rear bar, a mirror to this one, but on the other side of the wall. Small tables were set up front side of the building, a handful populated already by a few guys our own ages, and some older veterans in the leather and bandanas. I got the feeling the rougher side of the bar was at the back. The music was indeed more Lex speed, a rockier beat and more alternative clientele. Well, perhaps Amorous had the most alternate lifestyle clubgoers. So, come on dude, did you change into that stuff just for the occasion? The punkier style is my more speed. I figured it was more appropriate. I figured you prefer it. The punkier style is more my speed. It's maybe not something I wear to fit in at Amorous, but I figured since we were hanging out at the cooler bar, I shouldn't hide my true colors. Figured I shouldn't try to impress anyone. Yeah, well, that's kinda true actually. And I think the reason why I didn't have punkier clothes before was because I don't think I could choose punky clothes at the beginning in the first episode. I could choose like cross-dress and stuff, but I couldn't choose punky or gothic, so fucking A. Heh, so what you drink anyhow? I'm thinking beer myself. We took a seat at the bar on a well-worn but well-maintained stools as Lex cast her hand over the selection of liquor bottles and beer taps. What am I drinking? I'm drinking the Smirnoff Ice. What do you recommend? Something light, something heavy, something with soda. I see they do cocktails. Something heavy. Do they have Smirnoff? Okay. I think I'll go with rum then. Ha! You're confident, huh? Well, cool. I can keep up. Yeah, you better, Lex. This is fucking war. Cool. Let me get the first round. Yay! Lex is paying. Lex ordered up, with me promising to get the next round. The place was a lot quieter than Amorous was, and it was a lot easier to hold a conversation. I was hoping not to get too drunk and make an idiot of myself when... So, Pawl, you ever played Easy Way, Hard Way? No. No, I don't think I've heard of that. It's a drinking game. Kind of like Never Have I Ever. We take turns asking questions. If it's an easy question, then the person who answers has to drink. And if it's a hard question, then the person who asks has to drink too. Ah, okay, we can do that. That doesn't sound much of a game. Well, it's a drinking game, you doof. Oh, I was wondering what this was. Hello, son. Nice to see you. Lex shrugged and flashed me a playful grin as I kicked my stool with the boot gently. Well, truth or dare without a dare part is just lame. Anyway, it gives us topics whilst we chill out. So, if I ask an awkward question, we both have to drink. Otherwise, only you have to? Pretty much. You're supposed to kind of mix it up, but it always ends up with some weird questions. Oh, and if you ask the same questions again, you have to drink. Even if the other person brought it up on the first time. Huh, okay. And I guess if we get too drunk, we won't give great answers. But maybe I get a funnier answer for something if I waited. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, easy random questions to start with. Boxers, briefs or something else? Boxers, brief, jockstrap, thong, commando! I'm kind of a boxer person myself. I said boxers. Right on, then you drink. Or we both drink. Then you ask your question. Easy. Oh, okay, that wasn't too hard. We'll start with an easy question. What's your favorite movie of all time? Do you have a number one favorite band? Do you have a favorite game you play? What's your favorite animal? Feral, I mean. Wow, this was kind of boring questions, but I guess we start with an easy one and go on from there to the harder ones. What's your favorite movie of all time? Ha! That's easy enough. I've always liked those muscle-headed movies from the 80s and 90s. You know, the one with just shooting a pistol at the car can make it explode. Alright, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. They're stupid, but stupid isn't the worst thing. Just look at me. Yeah, easy watching. Big dumb military dudes. Two-dimensional villains. Try Hard is probably my favorite. Oh, Try Hard. That's what that joke is. Everyone quotes the one-liners from it, so I guess a lot of people like it. But that end scene? Brutal. Yeah, it's fucking classic. I know I've seen the Die Hard movie, but I don't really remember it. Oh right, it's with Bruce Willis. Oh, I mixed it up in my mind with the Lethal Weapon. But yeah, Die Hard was Bruce Willis. Yeah, those damn movies. Lex took a deep gulp of the drink and laughed. Okay, so now I seem like a movie dork. I'm into other shit too. Lex downed the drink easily and gave me a grin through their pearly teeth. I guess I can handle their booze easy enough. Okay, what about you then? What was your worst subject in school? Oh, let's see. Oh, they skipped it. Okay. Ask an easy question, ask a hard question, finish the game. Let's try a hard question. What's your saddest moment? What's your most fun memory? What's your sexiest story? Lex, are you a boy or a girl? That one. No, not gonna ask that. What's your saddest moment? Wow, downer much. You're definitely drinking along with that story. Sorry, Lex. Shitty question? Nah, it's just philosophical, I guess. My grandpa passed away when I was pretty young. That sucks, Lex. I'm sorry. Was it sudden? A little. That's kinda actually the suckiest thing about it. I don't really know. I was like 12 when it happened. Still a kid, really. I remember going to the hospital to see him a couple of times. But it was just sort of, I don't know, a formality? Years later I was doing history report for my school, and my dad brought out this huge box of old stuff from when my grandpa was younger. He was a cop, back in the city where I grew up, and they had all these medals for all this cool shit he did. I guess that was kind of the sad part. When he was still around, I was just some stupid kid who was more worried about the hospital smelling funny than getting to know this awesome old dude who had done all these adventures and stuff. I remember, like, stupid shit. Like sitting on his lap when I was young, but I don't remember anything about what kind of person he was. Oh yeah, I totally get what you mean. That's pretty sad. I'm sorry to hear it, Lex. Hey, here's to your grandpa then. Gone, but not forgotten. Yeah, to Grandpa Joe. Cheers, Pawl. Another one down the hatch. Another one down the hatch. Dun. Cheers, dude. Lex snickered into the glasses and took another long drink. They were looking a little rosy-cheeked, but stuck the tongue out as they ordered another glass for us both. Okay, down the conversation aside, I got a more fun question. I would want to travel more, so what's your best vacation story? Let's see. I don't really think I have a good vacation story. So let's get another hard. What's your most fun memory? I guess I got two answers, so you better be ready to drink up for Lex story time. Oh yeah, I am. I stand by it even more then. Okay, well, my most favorite memory from when I was little. My family, that's me, my mom and dad, and my two younger sisters. We drove down to the coast on, like, a whole week road trip, stopping along the way at a bunch of cool historical shit, like the Capitol and a bunch of national monuments. We had this big checkbook that my mom made of stuff to see. And that's nice. I would actually, like, kind of want to go on such a trip. Either in Europe or Sweden. But that would be so cool to do. Anyway, we finally ended up driving all the way down to the Space Center. It was the first time I'd really even thought about how huge the galaxy was. I made my dad take me through the solar system tour, like 4 times, just to get to look up at the huge ceiling where they projected the galaxies and stuff to show off the universe. But Lex, haven't you heard? The Earth is flat. Kinda stupid, I guess, but it was kinda eye-opening when I was little. We went to Disneyland the next day, for my sisters mostly, and I just remember being more excited about looking up at the night sky from the hotel than like meeting Mike the Mouse and all that stuff. Mike the Mouse. Wow. That's kind of deep, Lex. I'm a little surprised. I thought you were so shallow. What? The punk who swears a tongue can't be deep? Nah, I fucking love that shit, you know. Knowing that there's a 1 trillion of a chance that the planet wasn't just sucked into the sun or flew apart into some asteroids or something. Let alone the chance of us being here. Yeah. It's deep, man. That's pretty cool to think about, yeah. Well said. Oh, so you said you had another answer? Yeah, well, I guess that's my favorite memory, watching those movies at the space station. But my most fun memory. That's maybe a tie. Oh? Yeah, well, okay, it makes me sound like a dumbass, but I didn't have a ton of friends when I was younger. Between the whole appearance thing, and just being sort of one of those kids who shut themselves in during the summer. One like me, a brother from another mother. After college, I started getting in good with my local friends. A couple of them were on my course and dragged my ass over here after class and got me out of my shell and all that shit. Well, sometimes you just need friends like that. Anyway, a couple of years ago was the first time all of us got together and went for a trip together. It wasn't anything special or anything. About 10 of us in a couple of leaky tents trying to light a campfire for 8 hours, but we hung out all together whole weekend, getting wasted and just chilling out together, swapping war stories and laughs and all that stuff. Oh, that sounds kinda nice. It was pretty eye-opening. Some of them I knew pretty well, but I hadn't heard them talk about themselves or got to hang out with them without, like, them having the guards up or anything. Just made me feel at home, you know? Hanging out with a bunch of people you know so well that you just get sucked into their stories and shit. Some of them are great friends now, even more than before the trip, and we still try to go camping a few times during the summer. It's kind of stupid sappy shit, but when I'm hanging out with people who, like, totally get me, I mean, like, can finish the sentence for you, it feels like being around family. Aww. Aw, that's really sweet of you, Lex. Cheers. Cheers. The glamour of drinking in suit. Pish, I guess, dude. That glass was definitely the tipping point. I could feel the tingling warmth flushing down my cheeks, a little as we shared our stories. I was well and truly buzzed now. Good thing I got a cab. Alright, that's why you didn't drive. I'm so fucking stupid. Lex took another big drink, slamming the glass down triumphant. They snickered, tail wagging mischievously. So cute. Told you this was a fun game. Okay, so your secret is happy. Don't worry, I won't ruin your reputation. So, your turn for a question? Ha, yeah dude, I don't think there's a ton of people who believe you. Okay, my question. What's the worst you ever ended up getting hurt? Let's see. I got a needle in my foot as a kid when I was like 4 or something. I stepped on a needle and it broke, so half of the needle just shot into my foot. And we have to go to the doctor and like go to surgery to get it out. That wasn't nice. Oh well. Was there more hard questions? Lex, are you a boy or a girl? What about your sexiest story? Well, okay. But you're drinking too on this one. Fair enough. Right, well, let's preface this with that it happened in college and no, I'm totally not gonna tell you the names or get into any weird details. You get the diluted friend-safe version. Okay, that's fair. Well, anyway, so there was this guy in my illustrations class and we got to be pretty good friends. We weren't ever official or anything like that, but we hooked up a lot in our second year. Like I said before, it usually takes me a long time to want to do stuff with people. But yeah, so he lived local and I used to hang out a lot with him at his house. So shit, this sounds fucking stupid and makes none of us look good either. So I was taking a shower and we used to do this shit in there sometimes, so I left the door unlocked. But he had a sister, a half-sister I think, who was like maybe a year or two older than we were. You didn't? Yep. Really? Lex was bright red and squirmish in the seat in a way that was simultaneously cute and very out of character for the tough beer drinking persona. Yeah, though, to be honest, it was the thing that sort of come up before when I was hanging out there. I know she was into me and stuff. Like I said, we don't exactly seem not like assholes, but me and that guy were open. sexually, and neither of us wanted to date. I actually ended up getting closer, like emotionally, to the sister, and we almost dated for a while too. They weren't like weird about it, which maybe say more about them than about me. But yeah, I guess that shower stuff counts. Yeah, I'd say it counts. I guess that answers if you're bi or whatever too. Oh yeah, that stuff doesn't bother me too much. I know a lot of people see what they want to see in me, or whatever. I'm the same, I guess. It doesn't matter much to me. Did the three of you ever, you know? I'm sure there's statutes on that in some states that would stop me from being able to clarify certain details. Lex! They were half-siblings, and a very athletic family. Anyway, drink! Drink, I forget! Oh no. Ha! I figured you're probably done by now, dude. No chance, dude. Lex was looking a little wobbled now. Their eyes had lost little of their playful sharpness, and when the husky took a drink, they dribbled a little onto the bar. They laughed all at the same time, though it was obvious that they were pretty buzzed. Maybe we should end it there then. Phew, good question. Okay, so you asked a weird sex question, so I wanna know your most public sex story. Fair's fair. Bum bum bum. Let's see. Okay, I think we'll finish the game here. Because I don't want it to pass out or something. Them, I don't want them to pass out or something. I think I'm done with the game, Lex. Yeah, okay, game over it is. Ha! You got me pretty good there, Bo. I kinda figured you'd be a lightweight. Lex laughed, seeming more jolly with multiple beers down. Flicking the hand out of their eyes, they gave me a curious look above a warm smile that I couldn't help but find a little sweet in its own way. Well, it was a good couple of hours of swapping the shit. Maybe we should call it a night. Yeah, I guess we could call it a night. How about we go to your place? How about you come to my place? I like that. Ha! Not for nothing that made me blush, I hope. Well, Lexi, you're already blushing. I got a comfy bed with an ensuite. How about watching a movie? How about more drinks? Chatting, hang out? How about we playing games? Well, you are a gamer girl, so how about we play a game? Well, okay, sounds awesome. Chilling out with something like that actually sounds like a pretty good plan. Oh, here, let me split the taxi fare with you. Yay! The fresh air had a sobering effect as we rode with the windows cracked, feeling the cool night air coming off the waterfront on our way up to my parents' house. Lex teased a little about living at the fancier part of town, but our house wasn't exactly a gated community or anything. They didn't seem to mind the parents' part and said they were pretty good around people's parents, though thankfully they were away for the week. Not that my parents usually batted an eye on the bedroom gymnastic that Kobe got up to, but maybe they would care about the two of us stumbling around drunk and heckling the entertainment system in the living room all night. Well, won't Kobe mind? Nice place you got here, boy. Well, thank you. Thanks. Like I said, it's a family home really, but we should have it to ourselves. Why don't you get settled in the living room over there? Check out what we can throw on. We got a pretty big selection. I'll grab us something from the kitchen. Another beer for you? You betcha! I returned with a 6-pack of beers to find Lex doubled over judging the content of our entertainment system. The sneaker to tail wagging against the trendy form-fitting jeans, which I had to admit was pleasant sight despite the platonic plans for the evening. The husky held up a bright-colored box of dance disco and tapped the front of the cover of a very provocatively dressed raver. Your game or your brother's? Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, how do you guess it was Kobe? Actually, I think that's my mom's. Yeah, let's go by that. Actually, I think that's my mom's. Whoa, well, way to keep active, Mom. I guess so. So, did you find anything you want to throw on? How about this? Street Rob Sage? That's the martial arts side-scroller, right? I figure 2-player might be better than competing in head-to-head game after all those drinks. Yeah, good idea. The story on this one is pretty cool too. Maybe if we sober up a little, we can do versus mode on this though. Thrill zone? Is a kill zone? Sure, if we end up wiping out on Street Robbed. Oh, Street Fighter, of course. The sci-fi things on the guns are way cooler than the generic stuff on the Call of Duty. Kind of more like a first-person shooter version of Metal Gears. You're on. We settled down with the open beers and our modern wireless controllers to play a retro arcade game. Drinking along with the game was particularly impossible, considering the button mashing and typical side-scroll action meant that we were kept pretty busy. We did get to toast our success at least, taking a deep gulp between levels. We actually got pretty far in the game, with no small part of that being thanks to LEX admitted experience in old school games. I felt a little like my reaction times were suffering from the drinking game at the bar. I was definitely burning through the lives quicker. Still, we had fun and got pretty far considering the number of drinks we'd gone through. We must have gotten at least halfway through all the levels when our last lives were wiped out by the archetype helicopter boss. In the wake of our pixelated bodies flickering out of existence, in a hail of rocket fire, neither of us were too bad. Phew, okay, consolidation beer down the hatch. Rest in peace, Muscle Joe and Tony Flex. Haha, yeah, that was pretty cool, Bo. What you wanna do now? How about Thrill Zone versus Shooter? I think they have a Resistance Evil Chronicles light gun game. How about some Brawn? You wanna throw in YouTube, watch something? I'm getting pretty tired actually, bedroom. We can do some YouTube just for the... because... yeah. That'd be cool, yeah. I'm a little too burnt out to go another round in gaming, I think. Booze and dumb videos it is. Yay, go check out Bo the Doggo, he has awesome videos. I'm not exactly about to pass out cold. Maybe we can chill out a bit and then pick a place to flop out. The couches are big enough. Oh yeah, shit, Bo. Your parents aren't gonna walk in on me drooling on the upholstery, are they? They won't be back for days, so I guess that won't be a problem. Drool all you want, Lex. Oh, cool, yeah, don't worry. I'll figure out peace out tomorrow. Didn't plan to making this whole weekend thing. I owe you a breakfast or something first, but yeah. Breakfast sounds nice. We settled down in a couch side by side, relaxing with a few funny video compilations. Lex was honestly pretty relaxing to hang out with. They didn't seem to mind what we threw on, and we lost ourselves down the rabbit hole of random videos. Maybe I was the first one who started to slump in my seat on the couch, but having maybe drifted off for a moment, I felt Lex's head come down on my shoulder with a sleepy sigh. Aww. I mumbled something to Lex. I think it was about stopping the YouTube autoplay, but my eyes were already slipping back close when I felt Lex's arm hug around my middle and my head started to slow descend to the arm of the couch. I was passed out before I felt the fabric on my cheek. The sound of the TV, or maybe the sunlight streaming in through the windows, woke me sometime later with the weight of Lex against my hip. Aww. I had slumped over with my legs still off the couch and legs are curled up against me. Aww, the paw hanging over the other arm of the chair and their chin resting on my side. Aww. I pet the husky's messy hair softly to get them stirred enough so I could wheel my legs over to the short frame and we could both lay more comfortably across the couch with legs back on my chest and their head buried over their arm to shade the eyes from the sunlight. I let my arm fall across her waist and Lex stirred slightly and muttered an unaccusing "dude" before I fell back asleep with the punk leaning back against me and a smile plastered across my face. Oh, that's kinda sweet for a first date. I woke up blearily, not entirely sure where I was, as I slowly pieced back together that I had passed out with Lex. The weight of Lex leaning against me was a comfortable warmth. Despite stiffness in my legs from passing out with my clothes, my arms was around the waist and my snout was tickled by the short hair at the back of Lex's head. The husky smelled of woody tobacco with a slight hint of a citrus shampoo under the beer smell of our night together. The slight beat of Lex's wagging tail against my hip as I adjusted my arm let me know that they were awake too. I felt their hand slowly run over my knuckles at their waist and drummed my fingers against their tummy as they snickered. Oh, that's cute. I had to admit that it was nice to wake up playing the big spoon to Lex. I hadn't exactly planned us passing out in each other's arms. I shifted my hips slightly so that a certain inevitable morning situation would be less obvious. I'm not sure which of us woke up first, but still, waking up slowly against him was a nice surprise, even if Lex seemed to be crinkling a ball of trash or something. Crinkling chips? No, the sound was coming from the other side of the room. Who was eating chips? Uh-oh, is it Kobe? It's Kobe. You do know that Netflix and chill is supposed to be a futurism, right? It should be Netflix. They said Netflix. They always say Nextflix here. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Kobe. Kobe? 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 Lex jumped off so quick they almost snapped my arm off with them. fuck? You scared the shit out of me. You must be Kobe, right? Lex, why you turned the wrong way? I was sitting there for like an hour. Right, well, I'm going to use the restroom or something. Lex stormed off quickly, and I listened to the door of the bathroom out in the hall, snapped a shock before swinging myself to sitting. He's cute. Or she? They're cute? You know I'm going to kill you, right? Or maybe I'll just let Lex kill you. Ah, so the name is Lex. Gonna run after them? Sounds like you're in the shower. No, I'm going to wait. At least until I know they don't want to kill me too. So, someone had fun last night? Yeah, we were waiters. A bar on the other side of the city, and then we come back here to hang out. And nothing happened. Okay, this is wrong. This isn't me saying this. This is Kobe. That's the biker bar, right? I guess I should have figured out the massive boots by the front door and all the piercings. So, a butch adrenologist punk, huh? What of it? And you're one to judge. What's the line? He is not my teacher, he's a friend's teacher. So, I gotta know. What, is your gator broken today, or does it just not work when you're being creepy and watching people sleep? Wow. I asked, but they aren't really ready to talk about it. I'll be guessing. They've not really dropped any major hints at all, but I honestly don't care. I'll find out when I find out. I'm pretty sure Lex is male, at least I hope so. I'm pretty sure Lex is female, at least I hope so. Well, apparently, as I slip a few times, I think Lex is female, but I don't care. I'll find out when I find out. Ah, you're cute when you're in denial about being out on a date. Don't start that around Lex. They wanna be friends first? Well, that's a good sign. Exactly, so I'm going to see if they cool down. And don't be weird to them when they leave, or your next sleepover is going to find toothpaste in your lube. Wow, rude. So violent. I don't approve of this bad influence of yours. Okay, I'll behave. Thank you, Kobe. Be a nice brother. I had time to change my clothes and at least have a quick chew on the toothbrush and a glass of OJ's to hide my death breath before Lex came downstairs. I didn't dare to try for solid food just yet, after so much booze. Yo, Bo. From the look on the face, I didn't really want to push the topic of our cuddly night. Hey, sorry about Kobe, Lex. I didn't expect him to burst in on us. I hope he's not chewing you out. That's okay, dude. Just maybe jump is all. Still, I'm sorry about him. He can be kind of shitty about boundaries sometimes. That's okay. You can help your brother. It's his house anyway. I should be the one saying sorry anyway. Why? For what? The cuddling up shit? I made a big deal about taking it slow and being friends, but we had quite a lot to drink last night and I kinda let go of my head a little. You didn't do anything, Lex. We barely did anything besides sleeping side by side. I hope that's not enough to weird you out. No, I guess not, and it's not like I'm not thankful it happened. Aw. I had a great night, Bo. It was really cool to hang here and show you Vaders. What there is to show there anyway, haha. Hey, so gear up. I owe you lunch, or dinner, or whatever fuck time it is. Sure, I think I can handle something solid. Great, and I get to judge your driving music perfect. Let's go. Oh shit. Lex indeed gave my media player a thorough judging. Not that either of us was in the mood for blazing blast of guitars after such a late night on the bottle. We didn't end up getting anything too fancy. Neither of us had the stomach for anything too rich after the late night, and we ended up at a small diner that did nice enough omelets. It was good just to chill with Lex, and the diners were thankfully quiet as we nursed our hangover with black coffee and a crisp bacon. After a little while, I could feel the food coma starting to outperform the coffee, and decided that I was probably tired enough to pass out without Kobe giving me another grilling about spending all that time with Lex. I had dropped the husky back at their apartment building with a fond farewell. I went in for a handshake, figuring anything more was pushing my luck, and they gave me a high five and a fist pound in a cool fluid motion. I guess I should have figured the slap and dab was more Lex style than a stuffy handshake or a hug. By the time I got home, Kobe was deeply embroiled in one of the video games in the living room, and I was able to sneak upstairs without the scoring inquisition. As I hit my bed like a sack of rock, I could already feel the rest of my energy draining away. I was glad to spend a good day with Lex. days, maybe? When I'm rested up, I should get in contact about another adventure. Lex promised that the next one wouldn't just be drinking at the bar. Sinking into my pillow, I couldn't help the smile that played on my face. I wonder what other adventures Lex has in store for me. Oh, okay, that was it. This episode turned out much cuter than I thought it would. Wow, I'm really falling for Lex here. Ah, they're so cute. I want the next date now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Lex as well, because as I said in the last episode, it's really cool that they implemented as a character like this. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the next episode. I should really get a good way to end these episodes, but let's just go with the default one. So yeah, guys, that was Lex. And in the next episode, we're going to call Lex again and go on a second date. So be sure to subscribe to be sure to catch that episode. And also, thank you to all my patrons here. All these people. I'm also trying out a new thing since the last episode, where I let the patrons see the video like 1 or 2 days earlier than everyone else, because I don't really give my patrons any benefits other than just the benefit of supporting me. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in that. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And that's it, so take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Maybe I'll just let Lex. Or maybe I'll just let Lex kill you.